It's Jorn Land right here on your Classic Metal Show with World Changer with Sunset Station. And just before that, we heard some Hammerfall with Hearts on Fire. And, of course, we kicked things off there with Gotthard with some Fire Dance, some European metal for you. So I thought since we were doing a threefer, I thought I would do something that was all kind of related. But there you go.
Very cool.
Seemed like the fans in the chat room enjoyed the tunes. They said, good choices.
Well, I actually didn't see any of it because I was busy editing audio on the fly and sending it over to you.
You should have been doing that this afternoon. I don't know why you're slacking off. Jesus Christ, really?
I was very busy. Actually, I worked 10 hours today, and then I took a nap, and then I watched the Sam Cooke documentary on Netflix, and then it was time to do the show.
Right.
Very busy.
Yes, I can tell. All right, you had sent me over an article here.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the band is called Revenge Season.
Yeah, how ironic is that?
Revenge Season. Not familiar with them?
No, I'm not either. I don't know anything about them.
But apparently they're from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And Morgan Rutledge, the frontwoman of Atlanta metallic hardcore band Revenge Season, is under fire after racist text messages attributed to her surfaced online. Now, how does that even happen?
Well, as you'll read in the article, somebody got booted from the band.
Okay.
And then pulled a screenshot from there.
Oh, so this was actually Revenge Season then.
Yeah, it was totally Revenge Season.
You know what? And I'm just going to give you my 2 cents here.
All right.
Anyone who turns around who was a friend or a colleague or whatever the case may be, and you go crossways with them for whatever reason, and then you go out there and expose them online for whatever it is that was between you, you're a fucking faggot.
Yeah, I agree.
Guy or girl, I don't care whether that term, applies to you or not. But it's just like, you know what? Instead of just accepting things just didn't work out or you had a disagreement or whatever, now I'm going to character assassinate you.
Yeah, it's a bitch move. But even more of the bitch move is, how do you do that knowing that when you put it out there, you basically admit that you didn't care until you were crossed?
Right.
So you really didn't care about the language. It's just now you feel wronged, so now you got to take somebody with you. What a cunt.
Yeah, I agree. And using the term faggot, I noticed, I've been noticing recently on some of these commentary videos out there from these creators, that they're no longer using it, or they're whispering it, or they're mouthing it, because they're afraid that the YouTube algorithms are going to pick it up and take their video down. Yeah.
That's why you go to BitChute.
I know. But I'm noticing more and more that I guess what do you want to call the strikes or the punishments that the YouTube and social media are doling out because of your lurid behavior is working, because people are modifying their behavior and no longer just being real or honest. Yeah. Because I did watch a couple of videos that I watch, and I saw one guy, he goes, well, because this guy was, and he just mouthed the word faggot. He goes, I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want the algorithms to take my video down.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's pathetic. It's pathetic what we've come to as a country. But, it is what it is. People are so desperate to get their monetized videos so they can make $8 on YouTube or whatever. So,
right. Of course.
Whatever, man. It's not going to be us. They can take us down everywhere as far as I'm concerned. We'll put it up directly on our website. Of
course.
We have to. It's just the way it be.
I agree. Anyway, getting back to the story. The controversy apparently started when an ex-bandmate shared screenshots featuring the racist verbiage.
Right.
God forbid.
Horrible.
The screenshots were seemingly taken months ago, which has both of them under fire. Unbelievable.
Well, wait till you hear everything that happened. This is crazy.
Yeah. Now, do I have to read these posts, or is it part of the story?
You can read the posts because they're. I'm not sure that they're all in the story.
Okay. All right. So these are some of the texts that were shared or written between these two.
It's a group text with everybody in their band.
Okay. Hey, y'all, I'm on slight vocal rest for the night. Text if you need anything. Gotcha. Let's go, my niggers. Oops. Of course,
Killer.
That of course, she's just being just silly, What's up, my niggas?
Yeah, exactly.
But of course that was meant in jest between the friends.
Yeah. So she should be murdered.
Yeah. When climbing the social ladder, the only thing that matters is stepping on whomever it takes to get to the top, no matter how hypocritical and two-faced you must be to get there. This is the real person you all have put on a pedestal.
Yeah,
that's the spurned band member.
Yeah, stepping out, showing himself as a social justice winner.
Well, he's a moral. He's taking the moral high ground here.
Of course he is.
Because look at what she said. This disgusting language.
Yeah, what a horrible person.
That was shared among us privately.
Yeah, and notice nobody called her out after it. Said, "Hey, don't use that language."
No, not at all.
Of course not.
So then, this Daryl Stevens, I guess, I don't know who he is. I guess he might be part of the band.
I guess.
So you've seen toxic racist behavior. No one reprimands her. You stay in the band. You get fired from the band. Then you use this as leverage against her. Both of you indulged in racism. Well, that's true.
He was good right up until he tries to make it racism. It really wasn't. It was a fucking joke.
Yeah.
It was a joke. Get over yourself.
Right. Then Morgan Rutledge, the lead singer, she posted, "Good to see someone who you considered a close friend stab you in the back with false information. This never happened. I had my phone away from me, and this was said in a group chat."
I don't know what that means. You either said it in a group chat or you didn't.
Yeah.
Just own it. Just say, "Yeah, I did."
Yeah, I did it. It was a goof between us as bandmates.
Yeah. Suck it up. I did it. So what?
Yeah. This wasn't disparaging against a person or a race or anything. It was just us goofing amongst ourselves.
Exactly.
Regardless, the band has subsequently been removed from their upcoming tour dates with Old Wounds, who said they have zero tolerance for that shit. Yeah, don't you group text amongst yourself and make jokes?
Old Wounds are pussies.
Yeah. Revenge Season will no longer be joining us. Zero tolerance for that shit.
Yeah, man!
Finally, record label Safe Inside Records. They might as well just call themselves Safe Space Records.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, as they announced that they will no longer be working with the band.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Safe Space Records will always be a record label that stands against racism and racist language.
Yeah, we're for diversity, man.
Yeah, and in light of recent events regarding Revenge Season, we would like to make it clear that we will no longer be promoting Revenge Season or selling their record.
Yeah, it's going to come out of our trunk and into our garage.
Right. An update, Revenge Season vocalist Morgan Rutledge has issued an apology.
Wrong. Bad answer.
And the band has called it quits. Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
So they lost their gig, they lost their tour, and then they lost their record label. So they broke up as a band.
Yeah.
Because they said, "What's up, my niggas?" or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
How can you see the ones that drive me crazy are the guys that are in the other band, the Old Wounds.
Yeah.
How can you be so weak? How can you be so pathetic?
Because everybody is so afraid of being associated with anything that comes out online that does not jive with the current political or social climate.
But here's the problem I have with it as a band.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't know Old Wounds at all. I have no idea what Old Wounds music sounds like.
Well, then stop opening them, will you?
Yeah, exactly.
Because just talking about this just is like picking a scab for me personally, because I'm sitting here seething with upsetness, and
sure
I'm outraged and upset and shocked and appalled and what's the other buzzword we need? Disappointed. What other words can we throw in there to show how disdainful I am about all of this?
See, here's the problem, though. What's going to happen when these guys want to write a song that's controversial? I mean, they're a hardcore band. That's what hardcore bands do. So now they've put themselves in a box that they can't even sing songs that might be against the current standard.
When you say put themselves in a box, you're not talking about pussy, are you?
No, I'm not.
Because if you are, this is going to really upset me that you take women's female anatomy so...
believe me, the way that these guys are reacting to somebody saying nigga in a private tweet makes me think there's no thoughts about getting into any kind of pussy box. Bunch of fags.
I don't know. I can't listen to this, Mr. Aiken. La, 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 la. Are you done yet? La, 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 la.
So weak. It's just weak and pathetic.
Yeah.
They said something we don't like, so we're kicking them off.
I mean, do you really believe that this is something that they don't like, or is that the correct response to have?
It's a way to get attention.
Well, again, I'm saying, do you think anyone was really offended by this to the point to where they felt that they needed to kick somebody off, or were they afraid of the association? Aren't they opening for you on your tour? How can you let such a racist band be on the same bill as you?
Dude, I have no idea. I mean, I don't even know anybody that's ever heard of these bands.
Well, regardless, somebody's going to see it if they got a tour.
Well, that doesn't mean, dude, that guy had a tour with no fans.
Well, that is true, but somebody's got to show up. I mean, they are playing somewhere. There is a club or a venue or a something that they're playing at.
Yes, I don't know. I can't fathom being. I would if a band kicked me off of a tour because they didn't like what I said, I'd be like, good. I would be like, fine. There's no way do I want to be associated with pussies like you.
Dude, I can't why do you got to use such disparaging language like pussies?
Because it's accurate.
This is really bothersome for me.
Because it's 100% accurate.
Because, you know what, I'm just done with this conversation. I can't have this conversation with you because you're just so blatant with your language. Your language is offensive.
I guess.
I can't take it.
And pull your Bible and let's do some church verses.
This is bothersome. I've known you for 20 years, and it's just bothersome hearing you use that kind of language.
Yeah.
Dude, it's 2019. Really? Really? Yeah. Are you using that language? It's 2019. Really?
How come you haven't adapted to the time? Fuck off.
Well, here's the update about the Revenge Season singer issuing the apology.
Okay.
Jeffrey George's vocalist for the Florida metalcore act Bloodbather.
Oh, Bloodbather. Yeah.
Claims that Revenge Season member Morgan Rutledge asked him to take the blame for her use of the racist language in a text message that surfaced yesterday.
Yeah.
You take the blame for this, pal.
Yeah, pal.
To anyone, for any reason, giving Morgan the benefit of the doubt, she dead called me last night right when the post went up asking me if I could tell people. I grabbed her phone and said that joke to help her deny it.
Oh, so she's being a coward.
Yeah, honestly, one of the most disrespectful things as anyone has ever done to me.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, he's kind of right on that.
Well, I agree, but again,
that needs to go to social media.
This is the whole thing. Why does everybody have to put it out to the court of opinion?
Yeah, how about if you just say, bitch, knock it off. I'm not doing that for you, and hang up on her.
Yeah, but this whole stupid thing, I got to post this online. I got to put it on social media. I got to tell people what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Everybody doesn't need to know every goddamn minute of your life and the interaction you had with a person. All you had to do is say, you know what, that's kind of fucked up. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that for you. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but instead, I have to run to Twitter or social media and post that immediately because I don't want anyone to think that I have some immoral bone in my body.
So you do it instead.
Yeah, of course.
I like the theory, though. Yeah, you do it instead. People won't be as mad at you.
Yeah.
What a dummy.
Ow. She really thought that she had to lose. I don't know. This is all written wrong, and I'm not doing it because I can't read. This is exactly how it's written. She really thought what she had to lose was more important than racism. Oh, God. My conscience and self-respect. It's fucked up who someone I considered a friend would try to use me like this. How come racism is so important to people?
I don't know. I really don't know. How about if you just don't be racist, then you're not racist?
Yeah, and how about you just leave this off of social media because no one would know that conversation that you had.
Yeah.
No
one.
If
you're so worried about it, then don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, why don't you keep those discussions between you and your friend or your former friend or whatever and be done with it?
Once you make it digital, it's public record. That's really what we're coming down to anymore. And you know what? So fucking, you guys fucked up, so your band's over. Move on, change your stage name, and fucking form a new band.
Mm-hmm.
What difference does it make? Nobody's going to remember fucking, what's her name? Maria Hartledge or something?
No, her name is Morgan Rutledge.
Yeah, no one's going to remember her.
Of course not.
Just wait 6 months, come back with a new band, and nobody's going to remember you. Grow your hair out, color it, and you're fine.
Yeah.
No one will remember or give a shit.
So Jeff, who's not a racist, because he's made it very clear he's not a racist.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely trust white people less after yesterday, and it proves even in music scene that parades itself on progression that they still won't care because it's the right thing to do because there's consequences now whenever they're problematic. That was all one sentence.
Well, that's good. It makes perfect sense. You sound like a fucking tard, and that's good. You sound like a tard in both the way you write and the message you preach. You're a pussy.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. You don't need... Racism is you. I would love to know the interaction that this band, this hardcore band, has with black people in general. None. It's a blanket statement about people they don't interact with.
Right.
So shut the fuck up. How about that?
Shortly after George's exposed Rutledge, see, this is the whole thing. I have to drag you out, hang you on a cross, and burn you at the stake in front of everybody just to make an example of you.
I showed you, pal.
Because, I'm on the moral high ground. We don't want to worry about facts. We just want to worry about what's right.
Yeah. What's right in your opinion? In your opinion, there's not a factual right or wrong here. Again, it's not like the text said, "Let's go out tonight and burn us some niggers." That's not what this was. The text was a goof joke off of a joke that's been around for how many years? How many years has the my nigga joke been out there?
Decades.
20?
Decades.
Yeah, I mean, that's back to the earliest inclination of rap music, I believe, isn't it? If not longer?
Pretty much.
Is that even Shaftish?
Yeah, what's up, my niggas?
Yeah, I mean, that's old. That's just an old joke. When you hear it, do you immediately think of lynchings? Do you think of Dr. King?
Not at all.
What do you think? You think it's some fucking dummy?
Well, no, I think of some rapper doing that.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, my nigga? That's what you think of. And that's what it was a play on. It was not some kind of let's go kill
some kind of disparaging language.
Yeah, it wasn't let's go kill the black people that aren't working today because they're black and that means they don't work and they're lazy. It wasn't that. It was just, hey, what's up, my niggas? It was that kind of a thing. Was it smart? Probably not, obviously.
But it wasn't a group text among friends. It wasn't posted on social media.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't out there going, giving your opinion on some kind of a racist rant. It was just among friends, just kind of goofing. And it's like, you know what? I'm out of the band now. You fucking pissed me off. Now I'm going to expose you for who you are.
You know how many of my friends would be fucked if I did something like this because of the language that goes back and forth in texts? Dude, there's all kinds of shit. And not even racist stuff. There's definitely homophobic stuff in it. And
that's just human nature.
Yeah, shit talking about people's wives and shit. Of course. I mean, if everybody pulled their private text and started putting it out there, no one would have any friends. I think everybody would fucking, find enemies in everybody.
Of course.
This is just, again, it's this pathetic, political correct horseshit.
It is. So here's the long-winded apology.
Oh, good.
We'll break this down. First of all, I want to say that I am incredibly sorry and regretful for what I've done.
Yeah.
You sent a group text. That's what you did.
Yeah.
So is this a way of paying some kind of verbal reparations now?
It didn't work because, like everybody else, she apologized. What happened?
Yeah, nothing. You lost your band, you lost your label, you lost your fledgling career in music.
Mm-hmm. It's done. So apologize for nothing. Stupid.
I'm sorry to so many people. Really? Mm-hmm. How many people were involved here?
Yeah.
3?
Well, fans.
Oh, I guess.
All the fans that had to read this disgusting display from her.
Yeah. POC specifically, I'm sorry for letting people who supported me and my band down. I'm sorry for letting down people I care about and the hardcore metal community, my friends and my family. Jesus Christ, really? The context of this situation will never justify the horrific actions I made. Horrific actions. What, did you go out there and start killing people or what?
Apparently.
The only thing I can do is apologize and hold myself accountable in this manner. What I said was terrible, racist comment put into shitty, dark humor.
How bold, how brave.
Yeah. Which doesn't excuse it by any means.
She's so brave.
I know. It was a fucked up joke, and it should not have been said. Well, she didn't say it, she typed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's our favorite line, Chris.
Okay.
I crossed the line.
Did ya?
And I fully own up to what I have done.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah. Just strip her naked and put a scarlet letter on her chest and make her walk through the streets in shame.
And everybody throw rocks at her.
Yeah. I was insensitive to something that should not have been taken lightly, and for that I am deeply apologetic.
Yeah, so somebody come at me with a bat and just kill me now.
What was she insensitive to?
I have no idea. I can never figure out these apologies. I never understand who they think is offended. Because I'm yet to hear anybody say, oh my God, that was horrendous.
Yeah.
My life is ruined.
Right.
Because you said, see you later, my nigga. That fucking ruined my life.
Yeah. Destroyed me.
Yeah. My life is over because I heard that.
Yeah.
I read that on lambgoat.com, where all the the black people go for their news.
Right. Nothing I say can fix what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to learn from this situation and try to grow as a person.
Oh, well, let's get you some rehab and, some counseling.
Oh, my God.
Maybe with extensive counseling and rehab, she can come back.
She might be able to live a normal existence.
I doubt it, though, because it is racism. So,
yeah.
It sticks with you forever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
When I first found out about all of this, I panicked and tried to get my ass covered by a friend, which obviously backfired, and I deserve that 100%.
All right, now that one I do agree. I still wouldn't have apologized for it, but I do agree that was bullshit.
I agree with that. I was overwhelmed and I was scared, and I asked for a really stupid favor I should not have asked for. I know it was wrong of me, and I didn't want to come out lying about the situation. I handled all of this totally wrong. Dishonesty doesn't get you anywhere, and I can only imagine how everyone feels and perceives me now. Well, that was the only paragraph in this so far that made any sense at all.
Yeah, of course.
For the right and the obvious reasons, revenge season has dropped all shows, tours, fests, etc. that we had booked and will not continue as a band.
Mm-hmm.
The leftover merchandise will be donated to a nearby Atlanta shelter. Could you imagine all these homeless people wearing this revenge season shirts and shit?
I'd be scared if I saw a bunch of homeless guys with a fucking revenge season shirt on.
Right.
They're coming after me.
Right. It will be donated to Atlanta shelter in the next few days, and the van will be going up for sale in the next couple of days as well.
Well, that's good.
Please message Mitchell Lyons or Ryan Patterson if you were interested for further details on the van.
Yeah, they're not racist.
Yeah. Again, I know my apology won't mean much of anything to those hurt by my words, but I am extremely sorry.
Yeah, all 0 of them that were hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Unbelievable.
Do you understand what the word hurt means? Stop it. Just stop it. God.
Here's a few of the comments that followed this.
Okay.
Band sucks, so how is any of this newsworthy? Big 4,000 likes. Who cares? Manufactured outrage, soft-skinned pussies these days. Bullying needs to make a comeback.
Like that.
Oh no. What will wannabe vocalist band girlfriends in the South pretend to like now? Rest in peace, those windbreakers that sold out, though. Fucking who?
Exactly.
She did a show in blackface, and it was wild. I want to laugh, but it's honestly too pathetic. We've all said it a million times, and anyone that wants to act like it matters at all is mentally ill. These idiots are letting one word said as a nonchalant joke disseminate their world over the course of 48 hours. Corny as fuck.
Amen. Agree with the commenters here.
I definitely trust white people less than yesterday. Laugh out loud. Wow, what a self-loathing, pathetic cunt. What is this? Metal sucks now? Jesus Christ, man. All this drama for like 20 people who maybe cared about a band in their hometown. Honestly, this clout-chasing has-been Jeff saying that he trusts white people less because Morgan is a shitty racist is problematic as fuck and shouldn't be brushed off.
Yeah.
That kid lives on Twitter.
Oh, see, and therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
Stupid asses.
Well, here's Chris Aiken's comment. Did
I have a comment?
Yeah.
I did.
Care Bear here. All all this, just sit this one out for a few months and everyone will forget.
Yeah. It wasn't me, but it could have been.
Yeah, basically what you just said. Fuck the current music scene, underground or mainstream. Fuck all of it. All these goddamn idiots on both sides. Phil Insamo here. This band rules.
I love what she said. Sincerely, Phil Ooze in Finland.
Right.
In France.
MLK here. Can't we all get along?
That wasn't MLK that said that.
Well, that's what the comment says.
You dumb shit. That was, what's his name? Rodney King.
Right.
Wasn't Martin Luther
I'm just reading what it said.
What a dummy.
John Betts here. I'm taking over for the singer of Revenge Season. We're doing all story so far. Let's see. We're doing all story so far covers from here on out. I don't know what that means.
It's a band, the story so far.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you enlightened me on that. I had no idea.
It's a shitty band.
This retarded shit is cancerous. This issue was solved like children. Morgan is a retard, yeah, sure. But this whole rallying shit with pitchforks and torches is also regressive to the issue. It's insane that there are lamb goat articles about this. This creates some real narcissistic vacuum shit. Why don't you order the cops to kill Morgan already? This shit is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's like you. Just beat her. Just kill her.
Just kill her. She obviously cannot be trusted to be in society anymore. She should be murdered. That seems to be the sentiment.
Next up, you fucking retards start me tooing people for not being nice. So that's just a few comments.
Well, there you go. How about that? I knew you'd like the story. It's unreal, right?
It's just dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just lives their life on social media. They live and die by social media.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They do.
If it's on social media, well, that's the end of your life, pal.
That's important that it's on social media.
Yeah, it's over. You might as well just check yourself into a cemetery because it's over.
Too funny.
We're going to have to kill you now.
Yeah. Oh, well, so much for Revenge Season.
I know. What a ridiculous thing.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You know, the guy who started this by posting private group text messages online, now that guy should be hunted down and killed. Because none of this would have been an issue except him being a cunt, as you said.
Yeah, I don't know that I would kill him.
No, I'm making a joke. I'm being silly.
I certainly could see him, he's the guy that no one should want to do business with because he's the guy you can't trust.
Yeah, you can't trust him.
Can't trust him at all.
It's like, dude, we had our disagreement and, whatever the reason you're not in the band anymore. Mm-hmm. So now you're going out of your way to try to assassinate my character now.
Yeah.
But you had no problem being in the band and singing along next to me or playing your instrument right along next to me. But the minute you weren't part of the band, then all of a sudden you're trying to character assassinate me.
Yeah. So that's the guy that everybody should be nervous about working with.
Yeah. Should never work with that guy.
No, I wouldn't. There's no way would I. I wouldn't have a fucking bitch narc like that in my band.
Mm-mm.
Fuck no.